All right, let's talk about something we all know and, let's be honest, we all hate: traffic. But today, we're going to look at it through a totally new lens with some mind-blowing technology. Welcome to our explainer on AI versus traffic and the secret weapon behind it all, the digital twin.
And hey, if you're into how AI is literally changing our world, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button for @BrandTechAuth right below. You're not going to want to miss what's coming up. Now let's get into it.
Just for a second, think about your daily commute. You know the feeling, right? The endless red lights, the surprise traffic jams that come out of nowhere, the pure frustration. Okay, now what if I told you a city is figuring out how to see into the future of its own traffic? To stop those jams before they even get a chance to start?
Yeah, for decades, trying to manage the chaos on our city streets has felt like, well, like a losing battle. It's always been a game of catch-up, reacting to problems long after they've already started. But that whole way of thinking is about to get a major overhaul. Okay, so check this out. On the left, you've got the old way. Picture a control room, a wall of kind of grainy monitors, and people literally just waiting for a red line to show up on a map. That's a reaction. On the right, though, we've got a city that is totally flipping the script, using AI to not just see what's happening now, but to actually predict what's going to happen. And that city, drumroll please, is Raleigh, North Carolina. Seriously, they have turned their entire city into a living, breathing laboratory for the future of transportation. They're testing a system that one day could be running in your city too.
And this table right here, this really breaks down just how massive this change is. Look at data collection. We're going from a guy with a clipboard counting cars for maybe an hour to an AI-powered system that is analyzing traffic 24/7. And the biggest deal? See that last row? Data that was stuck in different departments is now all flowing into one single unified stream. It is a complete and total upgrade.
So, the million-dollar question is, how on earth are they pulling this off? What's the secret sauce here? Well, the answer is just as cool as it sounds. You build a complete, living, virtual copy of the city itself.
And this brings us to the absolute core of this technology. It's a concept called a digital twin, and it is the key that unlocks all of this predictive magic.
So what the heck is a digital twin? The easiest way to think about it is like a super realistic video game of Raleigh. It's a perfect 3D model of the city's streets, but the cars you see driving around aren't just random pixels. They represent real cars moving in real time because the whole thing is being fed live data from the real world. It's a living, breathing digital mirror. So let's break down how they build it. Step 1, capture. They're streaming live video from about 200 traffic cameras all over the city. Step 2, replicate. All that video data gets fed into the virtual map, creating that digital mirror. This is where tech partners like NVIDIA come in with their GPUs to do the heavy lifting, along with Microsoft and Esri for the cloud and mapping tech. And then, the most important step, simulate. They use this digital copy to ask what if without ever messing with a single car in the real world.
But here's the thing. Having this incredible, perfect digital replica is amazing, but a map, no matter how detailed it is still just a picture. To make it truly powerful, you need a brain, something that can actually understand what it's seeing.
And that, my friends, is where the artificial intelligence comes charging in. The AI is the brain of the operation. It's what turns the digital twin from a simple mirror into a predictive powerhouse that can spot patterns a human brain could never, ever hope to see.
So, what is this AI brain actually looking at? Well, it's not just counting cars. It's categorizing them. Is that a big rig or a small delivery van? It's tracking how many cars are in the left turn lane versus going straight. It's analyzing every single turn at an intersection. It's seeing the entire dance of traffic happen in real time, doing a job that used to take people weeks, and it's doing it instantly.
Now, it's really important to note this isn't citywide, at least not yet. The amount of computer power this takes is just massive. So what Raleigh is doing is focusing on about 10 to 12 intersections at a time. They'll study one area for a week, learn its unique patterns, and then move on to the next. They're kind of slow walking it to make sure they get everything right.
And listen to this quote from Alison Brooks over at IDC, because it really puts the power of this into perspective. She says, with this system, you're able to run like 300 simulations on what might happen in a given certain circumstance. 300!
So what does that actually mean? It means you can ask the system, hey, there's a big thunderstorm coming at 5 p.m. on a Friday, show me the chaos. Or, there's a huge concert tonight, how should we change the light timing to get people out of there smoothly? And that's the whole point. You stop just reacting to messes and you start preventing them. You become proactive.
All this technology is just unbelievably cool, right? But let's bring it back down to earth. Let's talk about what this all means for the future of your actual daily drive.
Yeah, let's connect the dots, because at the end of the day, this whole project isn't about creating fancy maps or using AI just for the sake of it. It's about making our cities work better for all of us living in them.
This tech is paving the way for a future where traffic lights are perfectly timed to the real flow of cars, not just some dumb timer. A future where an ambulance or a city bus can get a green wave all the way to their destination. A future where we use data to make intersections safer for pedestrians and cyclists. Simply put, it's a future with a lot less time spent sitting in traffic.
But let's be real for a sec. Raleigh is still in the early days. Right now, they're just in the understanding and analyzing phase, and they are very wisely keeping a human in the loop to double-check everything the AI suggests. This is the kind of tech you have to get right, so they're building trust in the system, one intersection at a time.
So what we're really watching here in Raleigh is more than just a traffic solution. It is the very first step towards a city that can think, that can predict, and that can adapt to our needs in real time. It starts with traffic, but it's not going to end there. Our cities are becoming these living, intelligent organisms. And the real question is, what problem are we going to solve next? Thanks for watching.